Hello everyone. Today we are going to talk about cloud flows in Power Automate. So what are cloud flows? Cloud flows is a core automation feature in Power Automate tool that allows customer to focus on what matters and automate the rest. Okay. So so cloud flow supports integration with Microsoft Teams, SharePoint, OneDrive, Dynamic 365 and other suites of applications in Microsoft. Okay. So basically it is very well connected with Microsoft tools, okay, because it is developed by Microsoft and it supports all the Microsoft uh, tools, okay. So integration with the rest of Microsoft Power Platform, right? So this is an important feature of Cloud Flows and this makes it successful, okay. And even it supports mobile applications, okay, to perform some actions, right? And the most important thing is Cloudflow runs in Microsoft servers, okay, and does not require a virtual machine or a dedicated infra. So since cloud flows are machine independent, you need not have to provision anything, okay, in using cloud flows, okay. So cloud flows uh, basically works on the function of triggers and actions, okay. So what is a trigger? Trigger is an event that starts a cloud flow, okay. So just like I want to do some action based on some trigger. So trigger can be when someone sends me an email, I want to download the attachment from the email and save it to OneDrive. So as simple as that, right? So as you can see here, these are the various actions, okay? So these are the various actions. So one action I talked about is when a new email arrives, okay? And then even if you can use it in a shared mailbox, and then when a new event is created in Outlook, okay? And so on. So that's a very good feature of um, cloud flows. Okay. So once we select the trigger, we have to select the actions also. Okay. I think we are, yeah. What are different types of triggers? As I already mentioned, when a new email arrives in Outlook, when a file is created in OneDrive, or when a row of a table, okay, is created in DataVerse, or you can also provision SQL Server. You can connect it using connectors, right? And what are the different types of flows? We have instant and manual flows, we have scheduled flows, we have automated flows. So what is mean by instant flows? Instant flows are basically which does not require uh, to be scheduled, right? You can, on the click of a button, you can uh, trigger that flow. Okay, so it does not require a special trigger like when a new email arrives. You can just on a click of a button or from your desktop you can click you can run it, okay. And then we have the schedule flows, okay. So schedule flows, as we know, it basically is for scheduling a task, okay, at a predefined time so that it runs at that time every day or every single hour, right? Every 5 minutes you can schedule that flow to run. Like I want to check my email every 5 minutes and check and download attachment. So you might have some use cases. So where you want to check the email every 5 minutes, okay, and then save it into OneDrive and after saving to OneDrive you want to send it back to someone else, right? So that's basically the schedule flow. You can schedule it. The name say itself says, right? You can schedule it. And then you have automated flows. So automated flows is uh, basically you can you need a trigger, right? So as we talked about the trigger, that is, I mean, when a new email arrives, we have the automated flows, uh, right? So when a new email arrives, we can make that as a trigger. Okay. So after a trigger, we have the actions. Okay, so like when a new email arrives, what I need to do? I want to save the attachment, right? So that comes under the action part. So actions follow triggers, right? So when an event takes place, this action is carried out. So what is that event? Event is the when a new email arrives or a row is created in a dataverse, that is called an event. Okay, right. So when a new email arrives in inbox, right, download attachment is carried out. Yeah. And as I talked about various use cases, what you can do with cloud flows, you can save the Outlook email attachment to a folder or OneDrive. Okay, get daily reminders for Outlook email, send OneDrive files to an email, send an email when a new message is added in Microsoft Teams. Okay, also you can schedule the flow to send Microsoft Teams notifications, right, at regular intervals. So these are the use cases of uh, cloud flows. Okay, so now I will show you the cloud flows, the UI, right? So this is the uh, link using which you can see the cloud flows. You can create the cloud flows. You need to type in your browser make.powerautomate.com. So this, for using entire feature of Power Automate, you would need a Office 365 license. Okay, not the personal one. You need a work account, and then you can use all the features of cloud flows, right? Using the premium connectors also. Also using that premium license, you can create your own environments, right? Uh, so and so on. So as I mentioned, there are multiple cloud flows, right? Types of cloud flows. One is the automated cloud flow. Then we have instant cloud flow. Then we have scheduled cloud flow. And the last one, this is not a cloud flow. Okay, this is comes under extra flow that we'll discuss in the next session, right? So this one is a different one, right? I am not able to highlight it, but yeah, this one. So and various use cases. So these are the various templates already provided by Microsoft, which you can easily use it. Okay, so rather than creating from the scratch, you can use this predefined, pre-created templates, right? So as I mentioned, like what you want to do, you want to save Outlook email attachments to your OneDrive, right? So so okay. So the next session we will see the working of cloud flows, right? Thank you.